Hello my dear students, how are you? I hope that all of you are very fine. Stay safe in your home and read what your teacher is teaching you. See, today we shall read the second poem of your book, Geography lesson. In this lesson, Zulfikar Ali Ghosh has described about the picture of the earth, what we know in the books, and what is difference between the real picture of the earth when we go up in the sky. He says that when we see the picture of this earth or this globe in the book, in the design, in the geometric system, so then we see that the cities, the villages, all these things are very good. तो बच्चों, इसमें जुल्फिकार अली घोष जो इसके राइटर हैं, पोएट हैं, इन्होंने कहा है कि हम लोग जब किताबों में, पेज में, पन्ने में और पेंसिल, पेन आदि के द्वारा डिजाइन में देखते हैं तो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन जब हम वास्तव में इसकी रियलिटी को देखते हैं ऊपर जा करके जहाज से, किसी जहाज के माध्यम से, ड्रोन के माध्यम से, तो अंतर दिखाई पड़ता है. He means to say that the earth is not as good as we have seen in the design, in geometric system, ज्यामिति सिस्टम में जब हम रेखांकन में देखते हैं तो उससे और वास्तविकता में अंतर होता है. तो let us come and read the stanza wise poem. Stanza, it is used in poem, and paragraph in prose. जब हम इसको पोएम में पढ़ते हैं तो स्टैंजा कहते हैं, और यही चीज प्रोज में पैराग्राफ होता है. तो when the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. Scaled 6 inches, यानी जब हम इसको 6 इंच के स्केल्ड में देखते हैं, यानी जो मोबाइल आपकी है 4 इंच 5 इंच के स्केल में देखते हैं, ठीक इसी प्रकार से जब हम इसको स्केल में देखते हैं ऊपर से, स्काई से, तो यह जो है डिफरेंट दिखाई देती है. देखो, इट वॉज क्लियर वाई द सिटी हैड डेवलप्ड द वे इट हैड, सीइंग इट स्केल्ड 6 इंचेस टू द माइल, देयर सीम्ड एन inevitability. Inevitability means compulsion, अनिवार्यता. Sprang means jumped, leapt, उछल गया. Haphazard means disordered, अस्त-व्यस्त, not in ordered way, not in systematic way. And delineated means shown, viewed, दर्शाया गया, दिखाया गया. So these are the difficult words in the poem. So he says, the poet says that when we are seeing this globe, this earth from the sky in the aeroplane, we see the way, the method why the cities are looked developed. तो हम तब जान पाते हैं कि ये जो कौन सा तरीका है जिसकी वजह से हमारे शहर डेवलप्ड दिखाई देते हैं. There seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard. तब जाकर के पता चलता है कि पृथ्वी पर जो रियलिटी में हम देखते हैं उसमें वह अस्त व्यस्त क्यों है. Unplanned and without style. तब हमारे समझ में आता है कि जो हमारे शहर बने हैं, हमारे गांव बने हैं, जो विकास है, इसकी कोई प्लानिंग नहीं की गई, कोई स्टाइल नहीं है. When the jet sprang into the sky. So in this first stanza the poet says that when we go in the aeroplane into the sky, then we can understand what is difference between the real picture of the earth, and then we come to know that in the books, on the pages, we see the scaled pictures and in systematic way but in reality it is not as systematic. वास्तव में इतना systematic है नहीं. Second poem, second stanza. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities, where the rivers ran, and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography, that land and water attracted men, was clearly delineated when the jet reached 10,000 feet. So already you know that you read in geography about land, about water, about mountain, rivers, lakes, etc. So here in the second stanza, the poet says, now we can understand the geography lesson, because in geography we have read that the cities are situated mostly on the bank of the rivers, and the utmost populations are living in the valleys, means near the rivers, near the ponds, where there is facility of irrigation. कह रहे हैं ज्योग्राफी की बात तब हमारे समझ में आती है जब हम ऊपर से देखते हैं कि शहर नदियों के किनारे क्यों स्थित हैं और अधिक से अधिक जनसंख्या क्यों घाटी में रहती है. घाटी के बारे में आप ज्योग्राफी में पढ़े होंगे. द नियरेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ द रिवर इज कॉल्ड वैली, घाटी. was clearly delineated. तो इस तरह से साफ साफ दिखाया गया है जब हम आकाश से देखते हैं. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, और ऐसा तब हम समझ पाते हैं when the jet means the aeroplane, the fighter aeroplane, you can understand. So when it is 10,000 high up in the sky, above in the sky, then we know the geography lesson about the cities near the rivers, about the population in the valleys. The third stanza, when the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. So in the geography we have read that more than 71% part of the land is ocean, water, and 29% part of this earth is land. So when we go above in the sky in the aeroplane, then we come to know this thing, this geography lesson. Also we come to know that the earth is round. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other. So we can understand the geography lesson from the sky in the aeroplane, but we cannot understand why the people hate the other people. Why a man tries to kill the other man. Why a man is jealous of the other man. It is not clear. From the sky it was not clear why the people were killing the people, why the people were hating the people. लोग एक दूसरे से क्यों घृणा कर रहे थे, एक दूसरे को क्यों मार रहे थे, ये समझ में नहीं आई. पोएट कह रहा है यह मनुष्य के ऊपर एक कमेंट है, एक प्रकार का टॉन्ट है. तो the men on earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. From that height it was not clear why. The poet says from that height it was not clear why the people were hating the people, why the people living in the cities were hating the people living in the villages, why the people living in the cities were killing the people living in the villages. This fact was not come in the mind, was not understood by the poet. My dear students, this thing is a comment on the people, on the human beings, that I think the poet is very much unhappy at the activities of the people, the human beings, the activities of the humans, why the people are killing each other, why the man is hating each other. So this is the meaning of this poem. बच्चों यह पोएट का एक कमेंट है, एक टिप्पणी है कि क्यों मनुष्य ऐसा करता है। हमें लगता है यह बात पोएट के हृदय में चोट पहुंचाई थी। It had hurt the heart of the poet. और क्वेश्चन आंसर दूसरे वीडियो में, we shall see the question answer in next video. Thank you.